Hi, I'm Dr. Steve Puckette. I'm a board-certified chiropractic neurologist. I've been in Madison for more than 20 years, and today we're going to talk about the low energy that comes along with hypothyroid. We're going to talk about some supplements that you can take that can actually help give you more energy as you're dealing with this. Now, so the way the low energy shows up for most of us, if you're taking medications, you may be able to go to work and function as a normal human being during your day-to-day life out in public. But for an awful lot of people with hypothyroid, that's all they've got. And when they come home and it's time to interact with the people you care most about, your spouse and your kids, you've given everything you got at work and there's nothing left for these people. Now, one of the things that can suck away our energy with the hypothyroid is that most of hypothyroid is autoimmune in nature. That means your immune system is attacking your own body. When this happens, it creates a lot more inflammation throughout your body, and then you have to spend a huge amount of energy breaking down that inflammation to get it out and get rid of it. Another word for inflammation is pain. When you've got a lot of inflammation, you're going to have a lot of pain, you can have a lot of sluggishness and brain fog. But the inflammation just requires energy to get rid of it. So now, the purpose of inflammation in our body, inflammation is necessary, it's part of the healing process. So if we've got an injury somewhere, we want to make inflammation and keep it right there around the injury so it can do its job. What'll happen is that once we start breaking down, the inflammation can escape from the place where it's supposed to be walled off, and it can spread throughout the body. So you can think of this like in your home where you want a fire in your furnace to warm the house, really concrete, localized. You don't want a fire everywhere because your house burns down. So this is the difference between healthy inflammation and problem inflammation, chronic inflammation. So we're going to talk about some herbs and some supplements. Their job is to help your body control the inflammation, narrow it down, keep it, wall it off where it belongs. And this is a lot better than the anti-inflammatory drugs. The anti-inflammatory drugs, the NSAIDS, the aspirin, the acetaminophen, the ibuprofen, these drugs, they come in and they just shut down inflammation all over your body, which makes the pain go away, which is why you like them, but it also stops the healing process, which guarantees that the problem continues. Okay, so now these anti-inflammatories we're going to talk about 4 of them, and they all work well by themselves, but they work even better in combination. So the first one we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about curcumin. Curcumin is a compound that's found in the spice turmeric, and it works better when you have some black pepper with it. So almost all the turmeric spices, all the curcumin spices, they've all got black pepper added to them. And when they do this, the turmeric, the curcumin, comes in and it actually suppresses our body's own signaling that says make inflammation. Our body still controls that process. Okay? So this is where the curcumin is actually a benefit for us over the medications. Okay, the second herb we're going to talk about is resveratrol. Now, resveratrol is a component that comes from red wine. Now, you can't drink enough red wine to get enough resveratrol, so don't even try that. But you can get resveratrol in the health food store. Resveratrol works with the curcumin, and those two together, they both come in and they give your body better control over suppressing your own inflammation. Okay? Wonderful combination. The third supplement we're going to talk about is vitamin D. Now, we all know vitamin D is important for bone health. Vitamin D is even more important for our immune system health. When we don't have enough vitamin D, when our vitamin D levels are too low, and they really need to be on the high end of what medicine thinks is appropriate, not on the low end, because this is where it really does our immune system good. Vitamin D comes in and it coordinates your immune system so that you can turn it off and on when that's appropriate. The last one we're going to talk about are fish oils. This is the omega-3 fatty acids, super healthy oils. We don't get nearly enough of them in our diet because we get a whole bunch of other kinds of oils in our diet. We want the fish oils. The fish oils come in and they suck up so much inflammation and make it much easier for us to get it out of our body. So these 4 herbs in combination, they're fantastic for you. They're going to lower your inflammation. Then all the energy you've been putting into trying to get that out of your body, you don't have to waste that energy on inflammation, and you can use it on living your life. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and that you've learned something about your health. If you found value in this, please share it with someone else you know that this could help. Thanks a lot.